Hey, hi, and welcome. Welcome to High Frequency Living. Listen, I am growing in this new role that I've chosen for myself. Excuse me. This new role that I've chosen for myself. I'm trying to get it right. I am still working on it. I'm working on it. And I do trust that as I continue to work on this is just going to evolve and turn into something so beautiful. But for now, consistency is key, okay? And that's with this and anything, absolutely anything that we want to do, right? And so, for the five people, the five who watched my first video, you know that I said that I was going to do the video on every Sunday and Wednesday, right? Well, today is Thursday. I missed Wednesday, completely missed it. Not because I didn't want to do it, but because I had all of these other things to do and the time for this never came, right? But I was thinking about what this is and how the brain works, and I had to extend grace to myself as I would encourage anybody else who's starting a new project to do for themselves, right? So here's what I know. I know that I have a system, like you have a system. We all have systems, whether they're our intentional systems or intention or excuse me, systems that just happened without our conscious effort, right? Either way, it doesn't matter. Systems are already in place, right? And so we have these neural pathways that are in our brains, right? And these neural pathways allow us to flow with the least amount of resistance. Okay. And so, in creating new habits and new neural pathways, sometimes there's a little catch, right? Because your brain is accustomed to going this way. It's accustomed to going this way. This is the way it always goes. It kind of got this little thing, and it's so happy in that space, and it does that all the time. So this comes easy. This is so smooth. You don't have to make any adjustments. It just goes just like this, no matter what, right? But today we want to make a sharp. Which way is this? A sharp left. I don't know how it works from your view, but we want to go this way instead of this way, right? So we have to create that curve because, you know, we automatically go like this, but we want to go this way. So we have to create patterns that allow us to change direction, right? And this is me giving myself grace and understanding that today is Thursday and it's not Wednesday because, you know, I go like this on Wednesdays and now I need to go like that. Okay, anyway, so how do we fix it? How do we fix it? We fix it by setting the intention. We fix it by giving grace. We fix it by starting small and making measurable, setting measurable goals, right? Like, my goal is to do a video every Sunday and Wednesday. And so it seems small enough, but this is a really big deal. Like, when you're not accustomed to doing this, these video things, these are, it seemed like it shouldn't be a big deal, but these are a very big deal. This is this is work creating the information that you want to share, or just being calm enough in yourself to present the information the way you think it can be received um, in a helpful manner. So it really does take some time and energy and some getting used to when you're not used to it, right? So the fixes are, again, set measurable goals Sunday and Wednesday. If you miss Sunday or Wednesday, as I did, give grace and continue to make that adjustment. So today's Thursday. So I'm adjusting, I'm making a hard turn, right? Starting to create the rhythm of knowing that I'm going to do this at least twice a week, preferably on Sunday and Wednesday. But if not Sunday and Wednesday, Sunday and Tuesday, or Sunday and Thursday, whatever. But to get in the rhythm of changing from this to this, you have to make the consistent change. So there has to be an interruption, like interrupt that and turn the other way. Like, yeah, you were going this way, but you're gonna make a quick, just to interrupt the pattern so that this video thing becomes a new normal, right? And consistency is key for sure. We just really want to be consistent with the things that we set forth. I want to be consistent. I want to be consistent with this as I am with all the other things that I do. I'm consistently training. I'm consistently meditating. I'm consistently eating a certain way. I'm consistently getting out of nature. I'm consistently doing certain things. And this is another thing I want to add to my consistency. And honey, when I tell you that when you're making a shift, a sharp turn, a change, things keep popping up. I can't even tell you how many times. This is like my third shot at this, right? And I'm just going to add this to the last video because, I have phone calls, they come in, and, people coming through, just all kinds of things that are happening that wants to start bring me back to this, right? You're gonna have all kind of things come up to check, just to check, to say like, hey, do you really want to go this way? Don't you like going this way? But no, seriously, I'm here. I'm here with it. And so the takeaways are: give when you're doing something and you're committed to the thing that you're doing. Understand that it's a process. It's a process because we're changing from one direction to the other, and we have to make the connection. We have to build the habit. We have to build the neural pathways and make that habit sink into the subconscious so that it becomes easy like everything else you do, right? So we have to understand that it's a process, and we have to be mindful, intentional, and gentle with ourselves, because this can't be torturous. Because if it's torturous for you or torturous for me, it's going to be horrible for you. It's going to be horrible for you, and I don't want that. I don't want that for either one of our lives, right? I don't. And so I know that we have to be very gentle and gracious with ourselves and be okay interrupting the pattern, interrupting the old pattern, because you're gonna always want to swerve, and we just gotta, the words, but you get it, right? We have to interrupt this pattern to get to this pattern, and you might have to do that over and over again. So sometimes this video might not hit on Wednesday, but eventually it will. It'll hit every Sunday and every Wednesday without fail. And there'll be systems that I get to put in place as I grow and I learn that'll make this process easier. But it's, baby steps, and baby steps are cool. Consistency is key. Knowing that this is beneficial, right? Knowing that this is beneficial, and the information that I'm passing along, that I'm sharing, and that I am exploring is that of value. It's that of value for my unfolding, and it's that of value for the people who come on here and be like, oh, yeah, that resonates. I know because I was going this way and I want to go this way, but every time I turn to go this way, I end up going back that way. And, so it's just this process. People call it a battle, like I'm fighting myself, and I'm not really fighting myself. We're training. We're going through a training process. You're training yourself to go um, from one direction into the other. And that takes time sometimes, and it's okay. It's okay. It takes time, and it's okay. As long as you are progressive, you're consistent and intentional, and you set yourself up for success by creating cues and triggers to remind you that you're going in this direction and not that one, man, the possibilities are really endless, right? We are so expansive. Like, we are amazingly expansive and we're limitless. So there's going to always be some place to go, right? There is never a there. There's never a there. We just continue to progress and get better and expand and feel and express more and more, in all these different ways. So that is what I got. That's what I got. It's been a pleasure, and this is quite a journey. And we're at the very early stages of it, but it is. I can see that this can turn into something of immense value for us all, right? So I thank you for stopping by. I hope you were able to glean something this uh, from this expression, and I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Let's change some things if we need to change some things. And if you're on here watching videos like this or any of the other ones for the most part, then change and progression are things that you're interested in. Growth is something that that you're entitled to and you're capable of. And so I am overjoyed to be a part of the process. So we're gonna learn something together. You from me or me from you. Or this process as a whole. Either way, it's a good day. And thank you. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.